So if you have not caught up to One Piece, this is a brief spoiler. This is my thing. I'm not gonna say who. If this guy was really strong, right, and it took 20 people to jump him, right? But I will put a clip probably somewhere on the screen. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just talk. I'm also put the stuff so y'all know what I'm talking about. Okay, right? So this is my thing, right? Let's start it off before, right? So let's just act like we didn't see this episode, right? Joy Boy is, I definitely feel like Joy Boy and Luffy kind of have too much of a resemblance. I feel like Oda's trying to do something. The strength order. Joy Boy is the strongest, right? Obviously he lost to you know who, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put the zombie on the screen. If you get what I'm saying, I'm gonna put the zombie on the screen. He lost to that person, but it took 20 people. You know what I'm saying? If it was a one-on-one, he would, that shows. He was kind of like the Madara of One Piece, because Madara, we all know the clip. We seen Madara get jumped by like 10,000 people, 1,000 people. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I was saying though. I feel like, think Joy Boy. It goes Joy Boy. He's higher than Roger. I don't. If you've seen that, Shanks, Luffy. Now I'm gonna keep saying this. I made a TikTok about this. Luffy barely has.
Look right here. I'm not saying they're useless.
The people that are probably gonna be putting out the best fights out of most of Tribes is Luffy, Zoro, Jinbei, and Shanks. Those are the 4 people. Brook is gonna fight because Brook don't back down. Brook's gonna fight and Frankie's gonna fight. But I'm gonna keep saying this. If Joy Boy got jumped by 20 people, what makes you think Luffy is gonna win? Luffy is going to either need, by the end of the series, Luffy's gonna either need a haki that is stronger than the haki that we've seen. 1, 2, he's gonna need the top threats in One Piece to join up and make an alliance. 3, all of the members on his team needs a level up. And yes, we know Nami has Zeus. But that's not good enough. If I'm just gonna say, if you haven't watched it, I gotta say it, because if I don't say it, then you're not gonna get it. But I'll put a clip without saying the name. If those people struggle to take him down, right? You know who I'm talking about, Mr. Zombie Man or She Zombie Man. Wouldn't it be harder for Luffy and Zoro to take it? Like, listen, if Garp and Roger had trouble taking Emu down, don't you think that they're gonna, Luffy's gonna need something that's as 10 times stronger than Joy Boy? Like, he already has he has Gear 5, Gear 4, Gear 3, Gear 2, right? Gear 2's not gonna help him. Gear 3 is not gonna help him. Gear 4 is not gonna help him. Gear 5 is gonna do just well. He's gonna need a haki that's 10 times incredible. 1, Zoro's not the problem. Sanji's not the problem. But they definitely do need listen, I'm telling you this right now. I'm not happy for One Piece to end. We have one more episode, I think, and then it's gonna come back in April. Why you do that? Why couldn't you just drop? I'm ready for this. I'm caught up to the manga. Like, come on, bro. But I'm gonna keep saying this. Chopper has that giant monster form. No haki. Usopp has observation haki. Only observation. What the heck is that gonna do against in the war? What is that gonna do? And he's still. No, that's not gonna help. Nami is definitely above Usopp, honestly. Nami is definitely above Usopp because she actually has haki. She doesn't have it, but she has a item that has haki. You know what I'm saying? So, Robin has that. If you know, I'm not gonna say it, but she has that thing. I'll also put that up. And Frankie got that giant robot Frankie, and Brook's just Brook. Now Zoro, we know he has CH. We already know he has CH or CQ, whatever you want to call it. We already know he has that, but he didn't even know he had that. Sanji, he's a robot. He can't really get injured for real, and stuff like that. Now, if we know that Zombie Shorty, if she is a girl, Sanji's not gonna help. We already know how he is. If that person is an actual woman, Sanji's not gonna be able to fight in the war. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna be fighting everyone else but that one. You know what I'm saying? Now, again, that team is probably the weakest crew out of Shanks, Whitebeard, Big Mom's, Kaido's, and I don't know any other ones. But out of all the other ones, they're probably the weakest out of all the other actual factors groups. Shanks, Beckham, Yasa, what was it? Rokes, that fat dude. And I forgot the other people. Okay, Big Mom has a bunch of people, Purple Pills, Cracker, so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? No one on those crew is really weak. But with Straw Hat, they're all how do I say this? Luffy strong, Sanji strong, Jinbei strong, Zoro strong, and the rest of them. If there is a ranking of how strong they are on a thing, the rest of the 4 of them would be up there. Brook would be with Frankie. Robin would be right there. Nami would be a little bit above. Chopper and Usopp might be in the same category. You know what I'm saying? And I can't cap. I'm not saying the Straw Hats are weak. I'm not saying they're useless. I'm not saying that. But we already have seen in the manga, and we already seen narratively how they've been talking about, you know who, Mr. Joy, Mr. Emu. We really see what they're talking about. If we literally seen in Egghead that these people are regenerating no matter what big slash, no matter what big thing, and the only thing that made them disappear was Joy Boy's hockey. So his hockey itself did that. You know what I'm saying? Luffy, no matter what Luffy did, or Zoro did, or anybody, whatever they did on the island, it did not defeat them. We saw what Bonnie did and Luffy did together. It still didn't defeat them. The only thing that actually defeated them for that time period was literally his hockey. This is a face of, there is levels to this. I'm not saying he was like, oh dang, I'm trash, I'm not strong enough. Like he's probably just like, mind you, if you know, this transformation is basically just like the laugh fruit. Bro got the laugh fruit. If you know what I'm talking about, bro got the smiley fruit. Bro got the smiley fruit that girl got. She couldn't stop laughing. That's what Gear 5 is. Gear 5 is just Mr. Laugh fruit and a crazy imaginary pouch. Okay? And I'm making a point. No one can say, yo, no, listen. I'm literally watching it, and we're seeing in the manga that literally there was people, it took like 3 people, whatever, they still didn't do anything, but just kept cutting, regenerated. Bro, if they had trouble with it, if it took 20 people to beat this man, if Luffy and Bonnie punched, but he just got his limbs back, if it just affected him a little bit, but he just healed afterward, it did nothing. So therefore, Luffy, his team, there's gonna be more than just the Straw Hats that's gonna be in the war arc. There's gonna be more factors than just the Straw Hats. The Straw Hats is gonna need the whole Straw Hats to get stronger, all of them, 100%. So Loki, maybe Shanks, Rayleigh needs to get in there. Basically, everybody needs to get in there, because I know for a fact at the end of this anime, the whole Straw Hats will not be able to defeat the whole, you know what I'm saying? She is god tier. Regeneration, Domi Reversi, hockey, like, bro, there's levels to this, brother. There is levels. I'm sorry if I spoiled it, but I did say brief spoiler. So if you have not watched One Piece, if you're not caught up, you may not want to click this video. I will put this in the start of the video. I will literally put that in the front of the video. Please, if you have not watched it, you haven't caught up all the way fully, I'm not trying to spoil it. There's a lot of key factors. One Piece is not even almost done. We have several arcs. I'm saying we, because yes, me and Oda be talking all the time, so chill. Luffy still has to get the One Piece. He also has to find the poneglyphs. He also has to be Emu and the whole government. He still has to be Blackbeard. He still kind of has to be Shanks. So even with this Gear 5, there is levels that the Straw Hats have to all achieve to get their king, to get Luffy to the king level. Like, to get Luffy to the king level, he can't, like, he can be the strongest, and like he can be the top 40 strongest, but he can't 1v30, he can't 1v50, he can't 1v60, especially with people that have regeneration powers and incredible hockey and all the other stuff. You know what I'm saying? He needs more, way more. Now that's my little video about One Piece. I just wanted to brief it. I don't want to say, actually no, it's not. There's another thing I've been seeing all over my TikTok. I will put it in here. Again, everything that I'm saying, I will put it up there. You know the not, bro, the foreshadowing is crazy. I don't get how people could say they don't like this. I don't get how you can say you don't like One Piece. The foreshadowing is crazy. Like, it's crazy. Like, it doesn't matter if it's like, you may think like, oh, these arcs aren't important. Skypiea, Wano was tough. And then when Nami went to the weather island, like the sky, and what she was taught, and what it foreshadowed, and then going into 1053, it's just tough. I don't know how we can hate it. I don't know how y'all can hate it. I don't know how y'all can hate it. One Piece is tough. As I said, that's my little video. You guys cannot get mad at me. You know I'm right. You know it's gonna take levels for like those people are gonna need the really big names, big level ups and all that stuff. Now that's that video.